What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, CamATL, and welcome back to another player prop video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway that I do every single week on this channel. Speaking of last week's $50 giveaway, Devon Avant 34. Devon Avant 34. Hit me up on Twitter at cam_ATL so I can get your PayPal info and send that right over to you. Appreciate everybody for watching all week, subscribing to the channel, dropping a like, all that good stuff, man. Hopefully I was able to help y'all have some success last week. Looking to have another big week tonight. You already know, plain and simple, if you want to raise that hit rate, propsmadeeasy.com has some of the best tools in the entire industry to help you have success on a consistent basis. And make sure that every single pick that you put into your slips are a pick that the pro level players would make, right? It turns a regular person, like a regular person who's never played player props before, can join Props Made Easy for only $20 a month and immediately start making slips the same as pro level player prop players. And that's what we're all about. We're all about really giving y'all all of this top-notch data. I mean, tens of thousands of dollars are spent every month on data alone for Props Made Easy. Like, we are really not holding any expenses back to make sure that we have the best data that we possibly can for y'all every single day. You feel what I'm saying? So not only do you have the probability percent minus the VIG, helps you understand the true probability of a play by analyzing the implied probability in the VIG, and it really shows you what the sportsbooks really think about a play. But we have the consensus odds that average all the sportsbooks lines into one, giving you a clearer picture of that. And then we have the projected stats for the main sports, MLB, NHL, NFL, and NBA, that also will check another box for you when you're making those picks. So it's a great place to be. It definitely maximizes your chances of getting having successful slips, and it's only $20 a month. So let's get straight into it, baby. Looking at MLB for prize picks, as always, no 53% early in the morning, but Bailey Falter walks over 1.5 is at 52.98% probability, so almost at that 53% green probability that we like to look for on our plays. Over 1.5 walks, minus 138 PME consensus odds on the over. This gets up to minus 145 over on Bovada, and a projection of 1.77 to 0.27 projection differential. So Bailey Falter walks over 1.5 is a good place to start over on prize picks. When it comes to the second spot, I mean, there's a few options that are interesting. Both of these guys are interesting. Maybe Bibby, strikeouts over 5.5 is at 52% probability. I mean, that's 1% probability less than we really look for. And honestly, me personally, I would not put anything in my slips at the moment. I'd kind of wait things out until I get that green probability. I'm really serious about every slip I make needs to be green probability rates, which is going to be 53% probability or higher when you look at the probability percent minus the VIG, which is what's right here. Okay, when it's yellow, you can play it if it's really close to the 53%, but still, I mean, the best, absolute best you're going to play are going to be those 53% or higher probability rates. So that's why I tell everybody, if you're playing on prize picks, wait out those green probability plays. And when I make these videos in the morning, it seems like we never have any, but there are some throughout the day. But just in this early morning video time, I mean, most of the lines have kind of gotten tighter by the time I'm able to do the video. But if you're a Props Made Easy member and you're able to get them the moment these start dropping on prize picks, you're able to find some great probabilities early on. All right, but as the day goes on, you have some pop in then as well. Let's look at these other ones because you do find some 53% or more probabilities on some of these other sports books. On Underdog, Josh Bell hits, runs, RBIs under 1.5 is 53.3% probability, minus 140 PME consensus odds on the under. This gets up to minus 145 on Bovada, projection of 1.4. Bryce Terang hits, runs, RBIs over 1.5 is 53% probability, minus 138 PME consensus on the over, minus 140 on Bovada, projection of 1.95. And then Otto Lopez hits, runs, RBIs under 1.5 is 53% probability, minus 138 PME consensus odds on the under, minus 140 on Bovada, projection of 1.4. So those three plays are fantastic. Looking over at Better Fantasy, we have a pro level play. And when you see something 55% or higher, that's pro level. That's top notch. That's definitely, you want to get that in ASAP and pair that with whatever you can. Carson Spears walks under 1.5 is at 55% probability hit rate over on Better Picks. Minus 150 on the under PME consensus odds This gets up to minus 155 on Bovada, projection of 1.4. Everything is on the under for Carson Spears walks, under 1.5. Connor Joe hits, runs, RBIs over 1.5 is at 53.97, almost 54%. Minus 143 PME consensus odds on the over. This gets up to minus 155 on BetMGM. Projection of 2.02. So Connor Joe hits, runs, RBIs over 1.5 is a great spot as well. One more let's talk about, but you have multiple more. Josh Bell hits, runs, RBIs under 1.5 at 53.3%. Minus 140 consensus, minus 145 Bovada, projection 1.4. Everything on the same page. So moving on, Boom Fantasy, nothing really popping there. For Dabble, you have Taj Bradley, strikeouts over 6.5 is at 54% probability. This is at minus 144 PME consensus odds on the over 6.5. And this gets up to minus 154 over on Caesars. And we have him projected at 7.21. So everything checked for Taj Bradley against the Mariners as well. DraftKings Pick 6 always tends to have those top-notch probabilities. 56.3% probability for Matt Waldron, earned runs under 2.5. Minus 158 PME consensus odds on the under 2.5. This gets up to minus 182 on Pinnacle. Projection of 2.4 earned runs allowed. Great spot for Matt Waldron's under 2.5 earned runs allowed. Taj Bradley, strikeouts over 6.5, 54%. Jake Cronenworth hits, runs, RBIs over 1.5 at 53%. Those are the best options over on DraftKings Pick 6 right now. And then the other sports books, you can figure those out for yourself over at propsmadeeasy.com. All right, looking at first inning runs tool, Michael Lorenzen and Freddie Peralta under first inning runs allowed is going to be your best bet when it comes to under first inning runs allowed today. Looking at the best overs, Corbin and Waldron over first inning runs allowed is going to be your best bet. Look at all that red. The more red you see, the better the over. The more green you see, the better the under. Looking at WNBA, nothing really for Prizepicks popping at the moment, but we can look at some other sites. Nothing for Underdog. Nothing for Dabble. Sleepers got some good ones. Laney Hamilton assists under 4.5 at 56%. Collier, same team though. So really, I mean, all the best values are on the Liberty right now at the moment. So yeah, you got to wait until you got something to pair with. Same thing here. You've got Hamilton assists over 3.5 is 55%, which is going to be your best bet there as well. Looking at NHL, never really excited about any NHL, to be honest with you. For tennis, we have Cameron Norrie aces over 5.5 at a 0.5 sportsbook differential there for tennis. Nothing for PGA at the moment. For soccer, we have Mateo passing attempts under 68.5 at a -2 sportsbook differential. When you average all the sportsbooks together that have these passing attempts for Mateo, it's at 66.5, which is -2 differential between where Prizepicks has the line and where all the other sportsbooks are. So great spot on the under there. Let's go Call of Duty. Nothing for Call of Duty at the moment. Nothing for League of Legends. We don't have any esports right now. Crazy. Except for Valorant. Valorant Rooney, first 2 map kills over 29 is at a 1.5 sportsbook differential. Y'all know when it comes to esports, I'm looking for the 1.5 or 2. Sometimes even I'll say, you know what, I'm not putting any esports in unless it's a 2 sportsbook differential. So sometimes you want to look for those 1.5 differentials or higher. And by doing this whole waiting for the green probabilities and only playing green probability plays and being patient and waiting out to only have those in your slips, you're going to just naturally have 2-man slips and stuff like that. And you're going to start building these smaller slips with higher probability because you're only playing the absolute best plays. You're not forcing any plays in to try to force a 6-man out. You're being patient, and the more you be patient, you sit back, you wait for the absolute best plays to pop in, and then you immediately go in and place them. The higher your hit rate's going to be. The issue with the 6-man idea is that you're having to find 6 guys pretty quickly among each other before their bumps to put in a slip together when not all 6 are going to be technically great value. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if anybody's building a 6-man in MLB right now, they're struggling to find it. You know what I mean? There's 3 guys who are in the 52%. Other than that, everything's in 51% or lower right now. So if you're forcing in a 6-man and you're forcing in any Prizepicks MLB plays right now, I mean, you're not getting the best probability plays in there, just trying to force a 6-man. If you sit back and you wait, you'll have some green probabilities pop in later. Boom, make a little quick 2-man slip using those top probabilities. That way, every single play that you put in by the time lock comes, regardless if you have 1 slip or you have 5 slips, every single player on every single slip was a green probability play, and you will have success doing that. It just takes patience. You feel what I'm saying? Who cares if you make $10 in a night? You still profited. You feel what I'm saying? That mindset of people trying to hit a 6-man and hit all this big money, blah, blah, blah. That's because Twitter has like programmed y'all's brains into thinking that's something that happens on a regular basis and you need to consistently go for that and blah, 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 blah. Because these guys are only posting those because they're promoting a Discord as if they're professionals. You feel what I'm saying? The only way they're professionals is if they're propsmadeeasy.com members. Let's be real, because they're getting the top-notch data that they need to be able to give the absolute best plays. But there's times you'll see a guy post a play on there, and he will be nowhere to be found on the Props Made Easy tools. He'll be at the like bottom of the probability. Then he'll miss because that play misses, and you just thinking like, where are you finding your plays? What, because he hit 4 of the last 5 games? That's what convinced you? You know what I'm saying? So like, a lot of people are very rookie level. You got to be careful what you follow on Twitter and shit like that. You got to understand that, yes, you're seeing 6-man hits on Twitter, but that's because of promotion. They're trying to promote themselves. They're playing a million slips a night, and that one that hit, they're showing you as if that's what they do all the time. You feel what I'm saying? Don't be gullible. Be more realistic. Be more grown up and understand what game you're in. Follow good, great tools. There's many tools in the industry. Not just Props Made Easy. There's many tools in this industry that can help you have success on your own without having to follow some random dude just throwing shit together because their last 5 or last 10 games they've hit this prop. You feel what I'm saying? That's super rookie. That should not be something you follow. And a lot of times when you look at these people and you go through their plays and stuff, you could quickly realize like, okay, like this dude, he's not really doing it like this. You feel what I'm saying? That's not really how this shit, you know. If they were doing it like that and they were making all this crazy money, and I saw a dude post a slip where he won like 200,000 and bet like 50,000 on a slip. That shit's not possible. Like, that's the type of weird shit they do on Twitter. They do weird shit as if they're allowed to bet 50 grand and win $200,000. Prizepicks is not allowing that. You're not doing that. It's not a real slip. He's faking the shit to look like he's winning all this money so he can grow his Discord, okay? It's very immoral, but hey, more power to everybody else who wants to do that type of shit. Me over at Props Made Easy and with my business greenlightdfs.com, I'm going to be real about shit. We're going to have our ups and downs, but we're going to be playing the best plays every day, and that's what we can guarantee. Playing the best plays, having the highest probabilities, and becoming better players on our own, plain and simple, okay? And off rip, we're going to have better success rates than these Discords taking last 4, last 5, last 10. Okay? Off rip, you're going to have that because you're taking more data into consideration for every pick. So just off the top, you're going to have more success, plain and simple. And it's only $20 a month. Instead of following a Discord, following random plays of, there's like 18-year-olds giving play. These dudes haven't been able to bet but 1 year. So just use your brain, all right? Don't be super, like, that gullible. Use your brain, kind of feel out if you believe in somebody or not. I've been doing this 10 plus years. Okay, I've been running Greenlight DFS for 8 years now. Okay, Greenlight DFS is where I build optimal lineups for DraftKings and FanDuel. I've won members $70,000 in one night. That's documented. That's for sure happened. That is 100%. You can ask Greenlight members who have been around for a while. We've won $70,000 in a night, getting like 3rd place in a tournament before. So shit like that really happens over there. If you're interested in trying optimal lineups for DraftKings and FanDuel, check it out over at greenlightdfs.com. If you're wanting to grow your probability and hit rate and player props for Prizepicks, Underdog, Better, DraftKings Pick 6, all these sites, Props Made Easy is your go-to. It's only $20 a month. Go try it out. Don't take my word for it, though. I always encourage people to try it for themselves. Focus on playing only green probabilities, and you will be good to go, all right? Be patient. Wait out the best plays. Lock them in, and let's get this money. Thank y'all for joining me as always, man. Happy Monday. Y'all have a great week, and I'm out. Peace.